there's the amount of data continues to increase, the frequency that data continues to be shared increases, so it's almost growing geometrically. And sometimes companies will talk about having a data strategy. When we spoke about this last week, I really liked your answer on that, and so I'd love to kind of hear a little bit, which is...
I don't know what that was.
Well, it was much more about companies shouldn't have a data strategy; they should have a strategy.
Oh yes, okay, yeah. So that's a good question. So yeah, you hear this more and more. I think this, whether it's machine learning or data or cloud, you should have what's your strategy on data? And I always sort of say, well, what's your strategy? Because there's a huge amount of data. There's a vomit of data. We create data all the time in lots of different areas. It's completely useless unless you can use it to take an action that improves the business or the world in which we live. And so I think that the challenge is to really go back to the core of what being a business is about, which is like, how am I trying to delight my customers and do that profitably every day and improve what I'm doing, and look for the data that can allow you to do that. And so I think you often read things like data is the new oil, and everybody goes, oh yeah, data's the new oil. Yeah. This is what I call bollocks. So why is data not the new oil? Well, firstly, oil is a scarce resource, right? If you've got the oil, I haven't got it. So I can't use oil if you've got it. It's a scarce resource, it's wasting. And if you think about data, it's abundant, it's growing. We're producing huge amounts more every day. And you and I can have the same data and do different things with it, and that's fine. In fact, everybody in the room could have the same data and do whatever they wanted with it. So it's abundant, it's being created all the time, it can be used and reused, simultaneously used, and when we create it, we can also have some control over it. So I think there is sort of a notion of, Google, Facebook, all these people are trying to capture all the data because then they'll win. And I just think that's, total nonsense. And actually a lot of the data that we have that's useful to businesses, you can get. So if you're a fashion retailer, you want to understand what's demand like for maxi dresses in Paris, you can look up on Google Trends what's the search volume for maxi dress, and you can see the seasonality, you can see whether it's building over time, you can look at the related searches. It's a whole bunch of data like that that's really interesting. So yeah, I would say, think about your strategy and how data can help you improve your execution, your speed, the insights that you have. And then that should drive what's your approach to collecting data and using it, and how does that work.
Awesome. Well, please join me in a round of applause for Matt. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your questions as well.